kids, good morning. Hope you're doing great, safe at your homes and enjoying the summer fun program. Let me introduce myself. My name is Linda, Academic Coordinator of Archangels Central School. Today, I'm here with you as a part of Summer Fun program to introduce something new to you known as coding. As kids, when you hear about coding, what comes to your mind first? It might be a robot, it might be a computer, or it might be about a software engineer who is typing something complicated onto a computer. Right? Now, let me make this thing more simple to you. So, I'm going to seek the help of a robot to help us understand more about coding. So let's go through a quick video of a robot. So this robot is a pick and place robot which is going to help you to pick up something from a place and put it in yet another place. So let us see a quick video of this robot to help us understand more about coding. Look at this video. This is a robot which is having arms with it, which helps you to pick up this piece of metal from this belt and put it in yet another place, right? So let me ask you, or would you like to think about who exactly or how does this robot know when a metal piece is there? How does this robot pick up that particular metal and place it in another particular place? Would you like to think about who is giving instructions to this robot to do like that? So this is a robot which is being used in an industry. Okay? We have seen a robot which helps you to pick something and put it in some other place. I would like to say this is an application of coding. Alright? So, let me make it more simple. As you know, this robot is a machine. It's not a human, right? So, this machine will not understand anything if I am giving some instructions to this machine in Malayalam or in English or in Hindi. It's not going to understand. If I should give instructions to this robot, I need to give it in a language that the robot can understand, right? So, I would like to put it in this particular way. Coding means it is all about giving instructions to a machine in a language which it understands. As simple as that. Let me again show you how coding is important or what is the application of this in the medical industry. So, in a hospital, as far as we know, in a hospital, who does the operations? It is done by a very skilled doctor, right? So let me tell you, in the technically advanced countries, robots are assisting the skilled doctors. As you can see in the video, these are some experiments which are being conducted by the medical professionals using robots to help them understand how robots can help in doing various operations. That is the role that a robot would play in the medical industry. But robots can understand only a particular language, or computers or machines can understand a different language, right? So giving instructions to a machine in a language which it understands is what you call it as coding. Again, farming or agriculture is something very familiar to us. So let us see how coding is implemented or what would be the application of this computer coding onto the agricultural field. Let us go through a quick video about the same. There is a machine which helps people to pick up the fruits. So if you watch carefully, this robot is picking up only the ripe fruits. Though the raw fruits are also present in the same plant, the robot can identify which one is the ripe one and which one is the raw ones. So the robot is trying to pick only the ripe ones. So who tells the robot about whether it is a ripe fruit or whether it is a raw fruit? Again, This is another video which shows you a particular machine is watering the plants. In this particular process, water is not at all wasted. Accordingly, it supplies the quantity of water which is necessary for that particular plant to grow. This is another application where you can find this machine is fed with some sort of instructions such that it can work accordingly. So I was just taking you through some of the videos which shows some applications of coding. We saw what would be the application of a machine, or how a machine helps in an industry, how a machine helps in the medical industry, how a machine could help in the agricultural field also. So these were some examples. Now let's come back to what coding is. So to do anything, a machine or a computer are to be given some instructions. These instructions are called as commands. And these commands are to be given in a language which the computer can understand. And those languages are called as computer languages. Giving instructions to a computer in a computer understandable language is what you call it as coding. We have seen some examples of coding. We have seen some applications of coding in different fields. Now, not only in machines, not only in robots, in anything and everything which you use today. For example, every one of you use WhatsApp. Every one of you use YouTube. Every one of you use Google, right? Whenever you have a doubt, you used to Google that. Have you ever thought, who is telling Google all these answers? Or from where is Google fetching all these answers for you? Have you ever thought how YouTube is fetching the appropriate videos for you? Have you ever thought in WhatsApp, when you send a message to a person, how that message reaches that exact person and why is it not diverting to anyone else? Have you ever thought about that? The mobile applications which you use like YouTube, Facebook, WhatsApp, all these are built using coding. In our school, we are gonna teach you, apart from the curriculum, like we teach you the textbooks, we teach you whatever is there in the textbooks. Apart from that, we like to introduce to you coding, such that when you pass out of our school, you will be ready enough to compete with the kids outside. To make you competent enough with the outside world, we are introducing coding to you also. Now the question comes, how kids can learn coding? So let's see some examples how we are going to introduce coding to you. This is an activity wherein I have to take this angry bird to this pig. So there is only a single path in between which helps this angry bird to reach the pig. So being a computer, it doesn't know anything. So when I click on the run button, what exactly should happen? So that I have to tell it to the computer with the help of these blocks. So whatever should happen should be given as instructions in the correct order. So to take this bird forward, first it has to move forward by one step. So let me put a move forward block just below when run. Click on the run button to see if the computer have understood that properly. Perfect. So the bird has moved forward by a single step. Okay. Now what exactly should it be done? It cannot move forward again, so it has to turn. Now, to which direction should it turn? Imagine that you are standing in the place of this angry bird facing towards east. To which direction will you turn to come south? You need to turn towards right, no? So let me put in a turn right block just below move forward. Let's see if the computer have understood this one. Let's run it and see. Good. You see, the bird has turned south. Now it again have to move forward by one step, right? So without colliding to the obstacle, let me take this bird by one step forward. So let me put one more move forward block just below this. Let's run it and see how that goes. Perfect. Now this bird is onto the side of this pig, right? So I want to take this bird to this pig. So I want to make it turn again. Now to which direction will you turn? Imagine you are standing in the place of this bird facing towards south. Now to face towards east, to which direction would you turn? Let me make it turn to the left. Okay? Let me see if that works. Great. That's it. So now the bird is onto the side of the pig looking at the pig. But I want this bird to catch the pig. So what should I do? I'll put one more move forward block to the bottom of the turn left. So let's see what happens right now. That's great. So you see the bird had reached the pig, right? So this is the set of instructions which is being given to the computer to take the bird to the pig. A set of instructions in the correct order given to a computer would make the code. So this is the very simple code to help the angry bird to reach the pig. Hope you have understood this particular exercise. Now, if so, let me give you a challenge. So this is a very small activity which you can practice at home. So this here what I have is a grid having 6 columns over here as well as 6 rows. Okay. So some of these blocks are green in color. So green colored blocks are found to be obstacles. Okay. So basically what I have is at one corner of the grid I do have an ambulance and on the other corner I do have a hospital. I want to take this ambulance onto this hospital. So for that, as I have told you, ambulance cannot move through these green colored blocks. It can reach the hospital either by traveling through this grey colored block or else by traveling through this yellow colored blocks. So what I want you to do is, I want you to write a code to take the ambulance to the hospital. So as I told you, there are 2 ways to reach the hospital. So I'm going to give you an example to write a code through this grey colored path. And you are going to write the code to take the ambulance to the hospital through the yellow colored path. So shall we start? Great. So here is the code to take the ambulance to the hospital through the grey colored path. Alright. So first, since the ambulance is facing towards east, it will have to just move forward once to get on to this first grey colored block. So I am going to make this move forward by one step. And since it cannot travel through the green colored blocks, it will have to turn. So to face towards south, of course, it will have to turn right. So let me make it turn right once. And after turning right, it have to travel through 1 and 2 blocks. So I'll put in 2 move forward blocks to make it travel through 2 blocks. Then again, it cannot travel through this green colored block. So again, it will have to turn so as to face towards east. So of course, it will have to turn towards its left. So let me make it turn left once again. After turning left, as you can see, there is a smooth path, right? So it need to travel over say 1, 2, 3 and 4 blocks, right? So let me make it move forward by 1, 2, 3 and 4 blocks. After reaching this particular end, again it will have to turn right to face towards the hospital. So let me make it turn right once. Again, it will have to move forward once, twice and the third time to reach its destination. So this makes the complete code to take the ambulance to the hospital. Now, what I want you to do is, I have given you the code to take the ambulance to the hospital through the grey colored path. I want you to write the code to take the ambulance to the hospital through the yellow colored path. So you will take out a piece of paper, draw 36 blocks like this. So you have 6 columns and you have 6 rows. Paint some of these blocks with green color, some of them with yellow color and the others with grey color or any other light colored paint. At the start, put in a vehicle, the picture of a vehicle. If that is not possible, you can even put a red colored dot over there to show that that's the starting point. And at the end, at the other corner, you can put in the picture of a hospital or the picture of any destination you want to put. Or else, just put a tick mark using a green colored pen showing that that is the final destination. And you need to write the code to take your object to its destination through the yellow colored path. I hope you can do that, and after that, you will reach back to us through your WhatsApp groups. So now, I'm going to conclude this session by giving you a note on why Archangel Central School focus more on coding. Once you are out of our school, we want you to be efficient enough to compete with the children of your age group. Whatever you have seen today is a very small demonstration of the most basics of coding. Once the restrictions of this COVID-19 pandemic has been over, once you are into our school, we are going to learn further about coding, more in advanced, such that you will be able to develop your own apps to help the society, your own games to play with your friends, as well as you will be able to develop your own websites. Hope you all enjoyed this session and got something valuable from this. So we will meet again, and we will meet coding once again once you are into our school. Till then, stay home, stay safe, and see you again. Bye-bye.